Hello and welcome to this Bulldog football postgame report. Rob Bentley alongside Sandy Gholston. Final score tonight from Ashland, Ohio. The Ferris Bulldogs beat the Ashland Eagles 45-19 to move to 2-0 on the year. Second-ranked Bulldogs pretty impressive here tonight with the win over Ashland.
Yeah, it was really a great win for the Bulldogs. They really came out early, and while there were some things that I think they're going to want to clean up looking ahead to next week, they really came out really with dominance on both lines of scrimmage. I love the way the offensive line came out and played. I thought the defensive line came out and played with dominance as well. And then Jared Bernhardt was strong once again, rushing the football maybe a little bit more than passing the football. He didn't really get as many opportunities to pass the football, but he was really electrifying at times when he was running the football. And then you look at the other running backs that came in and contributed to the running game as well. Bulldogs were able to really control the clock, and but for the penalties, they would have been perhaps even more dominant.
Bulldogs with over 500 yards of total offense, 351 yards rushing, led by Jared Bernhardt, 210 yards. We talked about his composure, just his second college game, and really orchestrated this offense well.
Yeah, when you think of just a second college game, and yet he was able to come out with that kind of composure, learning and mastering this offense, and then being able to execute on the road, his first game on the road against a very good team in their home environment, their opening night, big crowd, and he was able to execute, make some big plays. Bulldogs had the one penalty, and then he came back and Jared had the big, long touchdown run. He was really dominant in terms of running the football, making plays that you don't think he should be able to make, and he was able to do that. So he was very efficient with the passing game and dominant at times with the running game.
Bulldogs defensively with a lot of new guys really seeing their first road game for the Bulldogs since 2019. A lot of faces playing their first road action here for Ferris State, and really shut down a very prolific offense led by Austin Breder for Ashland.
And again, I think it started on the defensive line. I think the Bulldogs really established their dominance up front defensively, really limiting the inside running game. Basically took that away from Ashland. Ashland was able to get some things going outside. They were able to get Brenner outside the pocket, and he was able to make some plays in the running game. And then that opened some things up with Washington in the running game at times. But other than that, those glimpses of it, the Bulldogs really held them pretty much under control in terms of the running game, and that really left them to just the passing game. And I thought the Bulldogs DBs, the safeties, cornerbacks, nickelback, they really rose to the occasion and did a good job in coverage, really shutting down that passing game and really limiting Ashland for much of the game.
Bulldogs got off to a 17-3 lead at halftime, then a quick start to the second half. Jared Bernhardt with a long touchdown run. The Bulldogs took advantage of an Ashland turnover, really put the game away early in the second half.
Yeah, I tried to get the scoop out of Coach Anise about what he said in terms of his halftime speech, and he showed me some notes that he had on his clipboard of things that they wanted to make adjustments to. But the truth is they really just came out with dominance in the third quarter. They really executed, made some big plays right off the bat, and I think took the energy out of the stadium. And when you're on the road, opening night, big crowd, 100th anniversary of Ashland football, the Bulldogs were able to take the crowd out of the game at different stages of the game and really never let them get going. Now think about how different this game might have been, Rob, if the crowd would have really got into it right off the bat in the first quarter, or if they would have really got out strong in the third quarter, might have turned some things around. But the Bulldogs really did a good job of just establishing some dominance really right off the bat in the third quarter and really never looked back.
Bulldogs improved to 2-0 on the year, now back at home against Saginaw Valley State as they start GLIAC play next Saturday night.
Yeah, it starts the GLIAC play, and you look at Saginaw Valley coming in there. Coach Ryan Brady, who we know very well, he's going to have his team ready to play. They're going to be ready to rally. They've split their first two games, so they're looking to get a win. They're looking to go on the road. They want to get off to a good start in the GLIAC as well. So that's going to be a tough game. We're looking forward to hopefully having a huge crowd on hand at Top Taggart Field to root the Bulldogs on to hopefully a 3-0 start.
2 weeks, 2 impressive wins here for the Ferris State Bulldogs as the number 2 team in the country, now 2-0 on the year. For complete results from tonight's contest, you can visit ferrisstatebulldogs.com. This has been the Bulldog Football Postgame Report.